My name is Tom, and today I want to demonstrate for you what I consider to be the most significant exploit in Crusader Kings 2. This is a technique whereby you can get infinite gold, infinite piety, and infinite prestige. This is achievable in Iron Man mode on the default rules very easily, very quickly, as I'm going to demonstrate right now. You can see I'm starting out as the King of England, Henry II of England, in the Third Crusade bookmark 1187. Now to achieve this I need at least 100 piety and 500 prestige. I chose this character, this bookmark, because these are easily achievable through donations to holy orders and creating duchies. Also, we need to create an anti-pope and excommunicate some characters. So we need the requisite moral authority of the Catholic Church, and fortunately this is a bookmark that has that. In 1187, Jerusalem was controlled by the Catholics, so their moral authority is quite high at the beginning. The moral authority of a religion generally is never so low as it is at a start date, because it will feature a new pope with their lower than usual piety, because they're a starting character. They have an accrued piety throughout their life. Of course, like, the piety affecting the moral authority. Now, the piety of the religious side. Now, the trick is to make an anti-pope. You need 500 prestige for that. Well, I have 500 prestige. The next step is to ask my anti-pope to excommunicate one of my characters. Well, I can do that, and he says maybe, but if the anti-pope is your vassal, he will always grant your excommunication requests. Let's go ahead and move some troops over to London. Maybe some of you know what's coming. We're excommunicating the bishop in the London area, moving the troops there, and let's see what happens. Alright, so just asking for some council support. It's not necessary actually to do this. I just don't want people to hate me when I do things, in case, I don't know, some kind of malcontent gets on my council. Anyway, we have Bishop Martin of St. Paul's has been excommunicated, which means I have righteous imprisonment. I can imprison this guy, and no one in my realm will care one bit. So, I'll do that. Now, what does that mean? Well, one of the things about excommunicated characters is you can imprison them, but that doesn't remove the reason for the imprisonment. Say if I release him again, hey, look, there comes the righteous imprisonment back. Unlike with characters who are plotting to kill someone, once you imprison those characters, the reason for imprisoning them has gone away. If you release them, they will no longer be plotting. If they have killed someone, it's the same thing. But an excommunicated character, they're still excommunicated. I can still imprison them again, and let's do that. And when I release the character, as opposed to torturing them or anything like that, it doesn't say it anywhere, but there's a hidden effect, and that's that I will gain 5 piety. Look at my piety now, it's 250, I release him, 255. I imprison him again, release him again. You might think this is an infinite piety exploit, and indeed it is, but it is so much more than that. So let's just keep on imprisoning and releasing him, and eventually the imprisonment percentage will go down from the 98, and here it's 77. And I fail. This is key. I want to fail. Failed to capture Bishop Martin, who's now raised his flag in rebellion. Okay. What does that mean? That means that this bishopric right here, Bishopric of St. Paul's, is now in rebellion against me. My 4,578 troops outside that I've sent to London, or to the Middlesex County, are now sieging St. Paul's, and it's going to take me 10 days to siege it down to the extent that I can build ladders and assault the troops, and there, I'm assaulting the troops. Or I can now assault the holding, so let's do that. Assaulting. Okay, I win the assault, which means I gain 19 gold for the siege, and I win the war because that was his only holding, so I can offer peace and force the demand, which gains me 50 prestige for doing so. Alright, let's do that. So I've suppressed the revolt. And let's go ahead and release him again, and imprison him again. And look, I failed. But where there were before 600 defenders, I haven't given time for the garrison to replenish. Now there are 44. Now I can order the assault in, well, 0 days, but there is no 0 days. I have to let at least 1 day pass, and so I will. 29th, I can assault, so I'm assaulting. And on the 30th, the assault is successful. I gained another 19 gold. Let's offer peace and force demands. Oh, sorry, I didn't highlight it, but I gained another 50 prestige. Now I'll gain 5 piety for releasing him and imprison him again. Release. Imprison. Each sequence of this gains me 5 piety. Over and over. Until I fail. But look. There are now 0 people defending the garrison, which means I'm not even going to need to assault it. With 0 people defending the holding, it will just fall in 1 day. The reinforcements come on the first day of every month, so other than that 1 day, there will be 0 people in this holding if I continuously siege it. So, we don't need that many people there. Let's send the rest of them to Kent, where I've got another bishop that I'm just going to create now, and who I'm going to excommunicate. Alright, so let's move forward with the game just a little bit. So January 31st. Okay, offer peace, enforce demands, gain 50 prestige. Oops. Release, imprison. Oh, there he goes again. Now, let's go 1 more day, February 1st. Bishop Jocelyn has now been excommunicated. I have 2 excommunicated characters in the realm. Well, let's offer peace to this guy, gain 50 prestige, release from prison, imprison him again. We'll see that there is actually a garrison here, but it's a tiny garrison. It's 48 people. I actually need 2 days to siege it down, so let's wait those 2 days. When do you get there? February 8th? And we'll siege it. There. So, offer peace, release from prison, imprison, so on, and... oh, there's actually 1 person. Okay, fine, 1 person. But February 5th, we'll assault. February 6th, we win the siege, get 19 gold, again. Offer the peace, enforce the demands, gain 50 prestige, gain 5 piety, imprison. Gain 5 piety, imprison again, here we go. And look, there's nobody. Nobody defending. And on the 8th, I'm about to get to Kent, where, well, let's just keep on going until the 8th. What will happen? So February 7th, whatever, the Pope died, 19 gold, 50 prestige, 5 piety. This is per day. This is per day for 1 holding. On the 8th now, it happened again, but this time, Jocelyn, you're excommunicated, I can imprison you. Start gaining a bunch more piety. And it takes a while to get his imprisonment success down, but it went down to 88% before I failed to capture. And now what's going on? I'm in 2 wars against my bishops, and I just need 1 day here. And I'm assaulting the holding in Kent. Meanwhile, in Middlesex, I'm already successfully depleted his garrison to 0. So you can see where this is going. I'm now gaining 100 prestige per day, and I'm gaining gold equivalent to sieging 2 holdings, and I'm gaining 10 piety per day or more, depending on how often I am successful at imprisoning these characters, which is more than I would like, because I just want to demonstrate this, and so every time I succeed, it's a bad thing. Alright, there we go. Alright, come on, be 0 on both. Not quite. Alright, so 3 people, come on. 1 day. Then we assault. We've won the siege in Middlesex. And now we've won both the sieges. Look, we're gaining 38 gold per day, approximately, for just these 2 holdings. And now, my domain limit is 5. We could kick that up if I wanted to be like, well, whatever. I'm in a civil war right now. I could just win those civil wars right now. Watch. Win. Let's pass low centralization. Domain size +1, because all the people have... And now I have 6 holdings, and I could maybe kick that up to... Okay, it's still 6. But let's say I have 6 county level holdings. I can imprison and release 6 barony tier characters per day, which is going to give me probably, I don't know, something like 110 gold per day, 300 prestige per day, 30 maybe, more, probably, definitely more, piety per day, more resources than you know what to do with. This technique that can be done by any Catholic character capable of creating an anti-pope, or any Orthodox character who has excommunication available to them, or well, any top tier Orthodox character such as the Basilius, or the King of Bulgaria, or Serbia, or Novgorod, I think? Grand Mayor. Maybe not. Maybe Novgorod doesn't even play well, I'm not sure. The Orthodox character with their autocephalous patriarchs, or the ecumenical patriarch, could just do it right away. And, yeah, it really trivializes the entire system here. Lets you hire, frankly, all the mercenaries you could ever want could just easily be hired for the amount of income you can generate from this. 71 gold per month to hire the white company. Well, with this technique you can make 110 gold per day, and that's just easy. You can go way above that if you want. First of all, we've been sieging bishops. I don't know why, actually. It probably would have been better sieging mayors in order to demonstrate the true power of this. It was just that the bishops had fewer levies, so it was faster to demonstrate. But yeah, if you siege down a city, you're going to get even more money. So, anyway, I think I've demonstrated and talked about the brokenness of this sufficiently. I hope that this brings attention to the issue and maybe it gets fixed. But, thanks everyone for watching. Bye.